Welcome, folks, to Week 3's installment of the Fantasy Report. I'm your host this evening, Butch Deadlift. This week, teams are starting to separate themselves, and we're beginning to see the contenders from the pretenders. Let's go to the scoreboard. In Conference A, after a huge slice in the rough, Mac's Mega Men are hitting the ball straight as they down Big D's 98-72. When Mega Men GM Aaron McIntyre was asked what he thought the D in Big D stood for, he said, "Done." Just like the 03 Cubs in this week's ESPN piece on Steve Bartman, the Coco No-No Express got robbed as they lost to the Horseneck Hitters 108-105. When Express owner Cody Parman was reminded of the ESPN special, he broke down and cried. Steeler Nation got off the schneid this week as they defeated the winless Rudy's Gang 117-78. Rudy's Gang coach Steve Stanwyck said he's contemplating getting completely out of football and going into the jewelry business. In Conference B, the Hormel Spammers crushed Twinkle Toes Reinhardt and the Ren McCormick Slugbug 140-80. In wondering what has been going on with the Slugbug team, we were able to apprehend this video footage from last week's team meeting.
Alright, so here at Ren McCormick Slugbug, we've been having a run of bad luck, but we're in good shape because we cannot always play Mark Dobbins' team and get the easy win. So, what I need you to do is I'm going to have you come down, you maggots, okay? I'm sick of carrying you. You're going to come down and you're going to draw the corners out. There will be a safety here, but if you do your job right, you will come down here like this. I will have the quarterback either pass it to you or keep it and come down. You will come down here. It will be one-on-one with the great one, and you have a chance to win, and that is how we win here with Ren McCormick Slugbug. Do you have any questions, maggot?
Daddy, are we X's or O's?
You are the X's. What do you not get, okay?
Daddy, can Barry be X's too?
Barry can be X's too, okay?
Daddy, are we going to win this week?
Win? We win? Hey, this is a close season.
Boy, they are really struggling. The Incredibles held on to defeat Vandalay Industries 89-78. When GM Tracy Weigel was asked if she had gotten over the beating her husband had given her a couple weeks ago, she said, "Oh yeah. In fact, it really didn't hurt at all since he hits like a 12-year-old girl." Hey, I know some 12-year-old girls that hit really hard. Oh, moving right along. The Smashtown Showtimers stayed undefeated as they won a close one against Killer Dogs 95-86. Showtimer owner Brian Mowry said, "I had to win this one because my legs look horrible in a kilt." In Conference C, the Red Alert buffaloed the blundering herd 115-82. Red Alert owner Eric Hilling said, those were some good wings." The lowly Trash Talkers are lowly no more as they win 2 in a row by beating the Raiders 144-86. Raider owner Dave Bumgard was very upset that Dave Bumgard was not mentioned at all in last week's report. Dave Bumgard contacted us, and Dave Bumgard wanted to make sure that Dave Bumgard's name was said this week. We received Dave Bumgard's request, discussed Dave Bumgard's request, voted on Dave Bumgard's request, and decided to mention Dave Bumgard this week. Thank you, Dave Bumgard, for bringing this to our attention, Dave Bumgard. And Dave Bumgard, we will try not to make this same Dave Bumgard mistake in the future. Chanky for Life handed Winnin' and Grinnin' their third consecutive loss 102-76. Chanky GM Dylan Stern was quoted after the win saying, "Whatever. Typical teenager." In Conference D, Black Bay looked like they were, but then they weren't, as they fell to Team Awesome 153-95. Team Awesome owner David Weigel said, "You can't stop the Awesome, you can only hope to contain it." Original. So Random has been anything but, as they downed the real schizophrenic Mountain Man 108-77. So Random coach Hannah Ferris said about Mountain Man's ramblings, "I have absolutely no clue what he's talking about, but I'm sure even Davy Crockett wouldn't have had the guts to take me on." Best Bryants keeps shining as they defeated Team Awesome Water Boys 84-63. Bryant's GM Sarah Ferris was asked what she thought of her team and their 3-0 start. She said, "My team is as flawless as a Steve Ferris lawn." Well, in 2 non-conference games, Team Cure Brain Cancer knocked off the Real McCoys 91-81. I don't know how they feel about the win, but I'm just happy I can pronounce the team name. Mark's Power Surge burned out Jordan's Love Shack 126-84. Power Surge owner Mark Dobbins said, "You gotta knock a little louder, sugar." Love Shack coach Cody Williams said, "Tin roof." Busted. Well, Team of the Week honors goes to David Weigel and Team Awesome as they scored 153 points in Week 3. Though Renee Weigel did draft the team, she has taken on more of an observer role. Well, that wraps it up for this week. Tune in again for next week's report, and remember, whether you're X's or whether you're O's, losing sucks. Thank you, and good night.